Ladies and gentlemen, if this isn't the first introduction I've done in the new play space, my hand tracking's not on, but every other part of me is, baby. That sounds dirty. Oops. And every now and then you keep the introduction even though you were naked, and that's just not very appropriate of me at all. Come on. But real quick, I'm gonna have to lower down that energy level, cause I was trying for about 10 minutes, maybe about 20, to force out like a really high energy video about my new play space and how excited I am about it, all that stuff. But it just wasn't very furry vlog of me. Cause I don't always have that like big like wahoo energy. Sometimes I just got like a energy. And right now I got a little bit more like a waha. And the last video I had was kind of a similar body of energy. And I don't know what to do about this furry vlogger intro, because I want to talk about a ton of things right now, and even now I'm making a video about wanting to make a video because I feel like I should make a video for this channel because I want there to be a video for this channel, even though I don't know what I want to make a video for this channel, but it's a vlog, but then I want this channel to be like going super well. I got strange energy today, and I guess I'll level with you guys a little bit, which is strange because I've tried doing that like 3 times already so far. Because somewhere, somehow, I ended up wanting this particular channel to like go super duper well. And I have ideas about that and why it should be a good thing to have a channel that goes super duper well, but all I'm doing really is just making videos about kind of like whatever. Like that's such a small niche of people, so I can't really even determine if the channel goes well. And it's important for me to remember that this channel is something that I wanted for being able to express different emotion states and just kind of like talk about whatever. And I gotta be honest with you, I've been kind of angsty throughout this entire little filming session so far. It's just a very micro little filming session so far. And I could absolutely like abandon this video, switch gears entirely. There's so much I can do about what I've been doing, but I started making this video. I want to like kind of follow through on that because I think that there's a certain level of integrity there, even though I feel like I'm just and it's like, well, that's not going to be a very good video at all. But that's not what we're necessarily doing with this channel. Let's talk about that. Because I was just watching a video on my other channel, one of my other channels, where I was talking about how making videos where I'm just expressing raw elements of emotionality tend not to be my favorite things to do. Because sometimes you're just going to be in like a mode, and why would you make a video about that? You don't need to record that. I don't usually love diary entries a lot, because I guarantee 30 minutes from now, I'm not going to remember who I am right now. I just kind of move pretty quickly like that on the emotional level, and I think maybe like a lot of other people do too. So if I go back and I watch a video where I'm like a little bit, then it's like, oh man, why did I make that video? That's not a very good video. But first of all, I don't know if that's going to be a good video or not. Second of all, it doesn't need to be a good video because this is Phineas former, like the vlog channel or whatever. His videos just kind of be about whatever. And I think that that's part of the objective, and I just kind of forgot about that. Because you're just going to be in all sorts of different emotion states all of the time, and all of it's pretty gosh darn valid. I also don't think that you should allow your different emotion states to dictate the actions that you've been mapping out. I made this channel, and I kind of have the personal goal of doing one little vlog video a day, and some of those might be like big YouTuber catchy videos, and some of them might just be kind of more like this, just talking about my thoughts or whatever. I want to pursue making one video a day. That just seems kind of important for me to try to do. And something you have to keep in mind when you're trying to do a schedule like that, and that's not like a small endeavor that I've signed up for. And the only way to pull it off is going to be going for like a vibe. If your videos can be kind of like a vibe, then you can do like a vibe once a day. That's good. And it's not so much what videos do you need, what video ideas, because I've got lots of video ideas. I tried making a few of them just now, and I just kept getting all sorts of flustered, and it wasn't right, because I was trying to force out something that just wasn't really there. However, I can always eke out a vibe. Not even force, just kind of like, here's a vibe. And the entire vibe does hinge on the consistency of me. I need to be completely clear about that. I'm going to hit on it for like a minute, and then we'll move on to the rest of the video, and then we'll close it out. It's just kind of time for the video to be done soon. But here's a little bit about what I mean when I say the consistency of me. To a certain extent, I think that expressing emotionality is more or less pure. And if I express my states of emotionality, and I do it just in my way, every one of my videos is going to be an element of emotionality as expressed by Phineas Former. Clearly. And if I maintain that integrity in these videos, you'll always know more or less what to expect. Maybe not specific mood states, and maybe they might be more fun specifically YouTuber-y videos or like boyfriend videos, and I'll be like whatever on this channel, but so long as I am me, as I'm doing whatever on this channel, I think that's the mentality we have to carry moving forward, and that's even something that I'm trying to tell myself, not even so much you, the good viewers at home. And I didn't even realize what a remarkably hard thing that could be to consistently pull off until just today, because I moved into my new play space. I was going to make a video about that. And then there's a few other, like there's one particular VTuber who really inspires me, and I wanted to make a video about that. But I'm following through on my senses of whimsy, and there's just some other things I got to film today, other things I got to tackle. Wasn't sure how to force any of that out, and it's like, oh my god, baby, you don't got to do any of that. Just go ahead and be yourself. You have a channel, not just where you can put that stuff, but where you're supposed to put that stuff. It's specifically designated for you. But I got in my head for a few days this grand idea that I want it to be an important channel, and I want it to go well, and a-bwe-bjah-ya-ja-dhe-bwa. And I don't know, but I don't think that's the right mentality to have. So I made this video. And now, please don't mistake me. I do understand while I'm making this video that this is the video that's going to launch me into the stratosphere. Hoo boy, Phineas Former, he's on the way. And that's not even actually something that I convinced that, like, I don't know. I know that this video is what's gonna do it. But going... but... But going into any video with that kind of mentality is just super duper gross to me. And I'm trying to remember the very little, like, just go ahead and be yourself, little kitty cat boy. That's not just okay, but that's like the correct state of being. I kind of think wherever you go, you should be there. And you're not always going to be super happy with that, but also it's just kind of you. So, first of all, it's okay to just not be super happy with yourself all the time, but then also, I think when there's parts of you that you are expressing or feeling that you're unhappy with, either be okay that you're unhappy with it, but maybe be unhappy that you're unhappy, or just don't be unhappy about it, because it's all just expressions of you, and that's all okay, because it's okay to be you. And that is something I am telling myself right now in order to feel better about who I am. Just a little honesty for you on that one. I am gonna go though, because I really thought I was gonna make videos with intentionality, and this one did end up with some intentionality, but it wasn't like a video about anything, and I don't know how to feel about that, but that's what it was. I'm gonna go, but I'm in my new play space, and I might have a really hard time walking out of frame. So I'm going to try, because my dresser is right there, because my play space is smaller, but it works out better that way, because it's easier for dates and then privacy, so I can do more video work more of the time without as much concern. I really can't, though. Like, I'm at the edge of my play space, so this is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. So I have to go, like, up through the camera. Just, oh no, this is a terrible outro. Hey, bye guys.